Hey drone technology fans, Bill here. DJI Mavic Air, smart capture, trial and error. I'll have that coming right up. One of the more frustrating things with the DJI Spark to me was hand gestures and getting the Spark to recognize the hand gestures. I could not tell you how many minutes of footage that I shot regarding that, and it was definitely, there was a lot of trial and error with that. Well, fast forward to getting the DJI Mavic Air from Florida Drone Supply in January. And in January and February, I had the incredible privilege of being able to test that, and I want to thank Janelle from Florida Drone Supply again for that. One of the things that I was able to do successfully was smart capture. And today, going through my iPad, I was looking through some screen captures that I had, and lo and behold, I found some video that I did not use. Now, this video was directly taken from the iPad, and it shows the DJI Go 4 app, and it shows my successes and my failures with smart capture. So we're going to let it roll. There is no audio with it, but I am going to go ahead and narrate some of the parts of it. So let's jump into the video. Okay, I'm walking up to the Mavic Air, and it does recognize me here at this point. And once it recognizes me, you see the green box out there, so it's ready for commands. So I go ahead and put my hand up, and we got it to go here.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Hey, now as the Mavic Air is taking off, I'm starting to give it hand commands going to the right and then going to the left, and these work very well. Notice how my hand is. I try to keep it straight up and down, and it seems to recognize it very well. Now I'm going to go ahead and spread my hands apart, and the Mavic Air will go away from me, and that works very successfully. Bring them together, and then a Mavic Air comes back towards me. I was very impressed that right out of the box that worked. It didn't really need any trials. Now notice what I did with my hand, okay? This is the error part of the trial and error, is my hand is not straight up and down. It needs to be straight up and down, and I'm getting kind of frustrated. Now, as I do put it straight up and down, it does start to work, but it needs to stay that way. I found that out. And again, this was the error part of trial and error, and it gets really frustrating out there because you want it to obey its command. Now, look, I'm trying to get it to go down, and you see, that's a natural inclination for us to do that, but it's not going to work because my hand isn't straight up and down. That definitely gets to be a little frustrating. And I switched hands there to hopefully try to see if I could get that to work, but it didn't. It's at a point. So I stand back up to see if it'll recognize my hand, and it does, which is good. I'm moving over to the right a little bit, just trying to get it to do some things. Now I'm going to give it the peace sign, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a selfie here. We did one selfie successfully, and now we're going to go ahead and try and do another one here. So it's going to back up, and then it's going to do that again. That was great that worked. Now it recognizes me again, and I was hopefully trying to get it to follow me, but it did not follow me. Again, the error part of the trial and error coming through on this. So it really does take a lot of patience when you're trying to use hand gestures and to get them work with smart capture. And here I am again trying the up and down, and that's just absolutely not working because of the way my hand is.
Landing.
Now, lo and behold, I was able to get it to land. And of course, what the camera does, it comes up and it looks at you and it locks on it. And I'm talking to my wife, and I'm just like, why wasn't that working? Why did it work now? Why wasn't it working earlier? And then, of course, I ended up finding out later why it wasn't working, because I didn't have my hand up and down. But that was a trial and error of smart gestures with the Mavic Air. I hope you enjoyed this. How'd you like that? I thought that was pretty good. One of the things that I can tell you is learning on smart capture on the Mavic Air was so much easier, the learning curve,
so much easier than on the DJI Spark. It was just incredible. So if you like the content from today's video, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and tell others about the channel. Also, be sure to check out my Facebook page, where I do post daily updates regarding the drone and drone industry and anything that's DJI related. Also, check out my Twitter page as well, where I do post daily updates. Thanks so much for watching, and happy flying.